All right, starting out on the back. Bring your knees up, wrap your arms around them, squeeze tight into a tight ball. Hands behind the head. Exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Full on Mula Bandha. The steadiness of the breath represents the steadiness of you here. So we're starting a fire in the core of the body, and we're spreading that fire outward, chasing out all the impurities in the body and in the mind. And that is the Vinyasa practice. Setting your intention in place for the practice. Your intention is to do as much as you can possibly do without losing steadiness of breath, a relaxed face and brain, and you're always growing on that, continuously growing on what you can do with a consistent flow of breath. Think of yourself as the eye of a storm. No matter how fast the storm moves, there's always an eye in there, and you're the calm inside that eye. You're the calm inside that eye. So it's up to you how fast you want to make the storm go. And that storm kind of represents your world. And you're going to feel the benefits of this off the mat as you get into the world, and you stay centered, and you stay grounded, and you stay focused, and you stay calm, no matter how difficult things become. This is your yoga practice right here. So don't lose that. So focus mostly on the breath you're breathing right now at this very moment. Through the whole practice, just focus on the one breath, not the last breath, not the next breath, just the one breath you're breathing right now. Wrap your arms around your legs, start rocking from your feet to your shoulders, from your feet to your shoulders, and crossing your ankles and jumping back. Vinyasa to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Again. Again. Jumping forward, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, float back, lower down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, left foot. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Stay steady. The steadiness is your practice. The steadiness is your practice. Bend the knees and jump on an exhale. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long. Exhale, jump and lower. Elbows in. Inhale, roll. Exhale, down dog, right foot. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale, getting the blood thin, getting it warm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Saturate it with oxygen. Bending the knees and jumping. Inhale, long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing steady. So through the movement, through the stillness, the breath, same in throat. That sound in the back of your throat, consistency on that. That's what you're looking for. That's steadiness right there. Bend them and jump. Inhale long. Exhale fold. Inhale Utkatasana. Exhale fold. Inhale long. Exhale float. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale roll. Exhale down dog left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming down to the forearms. Keeping the hands and elbows shoulder width apart. Breath is steady. And pressing back up to down dog. Bend them and jump. Inhale long. Exhale fold. Inhale up. Hands to the heart. Twist into the right, left elbow, right knee. Every vertebrae. Knees staying square. You stay steady. Mula Bandha lifted. Center. Left leg going back, warrior three. Hip stays square to the mat. Torso and left leg lined up. And you are steady. You do whatever you want with the arms. Bending the right knee and lunging back up on the left toes. The left knee secure and then up with the arms. Hands to the heart. Lean forward. Twist to the right again. Pick up where you left off in the twist. Holding steady. Untwist, center yourself. Weight goes out. Back up, warrior three. Arms out this time. Standing split. Grabbing the ankle with both hands or one hand. Keeping the hips square to the mat. Pull in. Tuck the head. Breath is steady. And back to chair. Arms up. Hands to the heart. To the left. You can extend your right hand down to the mat. If that causes you to twist more, wherever you can get the best leverage for what you're doing without losing alignment. And recenter. Right leg goes back. Warrior three. Bending the left knee. And lunging back. Feet about hips width apart. And then inhale up. Right knee strong. Hands to the heart. Lean forward. Twist to your left. Parvrita Parsvakonasana. Revolve side angle pose. And center up. Pushing the weight out. Warrior three. Standing split. And chair. And fold. Padottanasana. You can push in with the hands. You can wrap the arms around the legs. You can hang. You can bend the knees, straighten the knees. Whatever feels good. Just breathe. Be steady. Hands to the hips. Tuck the chin. Inhale, roll up. Hands to the heart. Nice. And here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long half lift. Exhale, float back, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, right foot. Inhale. Open up. Warrior two, exhale. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Either forearm on the leg, hand on the outside of the leg, squeezing the leg into the arm, or binding the hands, grabbing the left wrist with right hand. Don't lose the left hip. Whatever variation you're going into, make sure it's opening up the right hip. Ultimately pulling the left arm straight in the bound variation. Kundanyasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Warrior one, left side. Warrior two, exhale. Parsvakonasana. Kundanyasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, exhale, down dog, Bakasana, crow pose. Jumping back, Vinyasa. Right foot, warrior one. Open up two. Inhale, straighten leg. Exhale, turn foot in. Jump feet 2.5 feet apart. Hands, hips. Inhale back, exhale down. Straight spine, straight legs. And that's the direction you're headed with it anyway. If you need more weight, you can roll your weight forward or put your hands behind your head. Be steady. And always expanding on what we can be steady through. That's your yoga practice. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out. Hands behind the back. Inhale back. Exhale down. Dropping the head, dropping the arms. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out. Right arm under left. Squatting down, bringing the knees in towards one another to get the hips rolling inward. Inhale, slowly inhale up. Jumping the feet out. Warrior two. And reverse warrior. Little side bend. And Vinyasa. Pavrita Bakasana from the headstand. Chaturanga Dandasana. Warrior one, left side. Inhale. Exhale, open up two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, turn the foot in. Bigger step, hands on the hips. Exhale, down. Left hand, right leg. Pulling the heart towards the leg. And switching sides. Left shoulder turns up. And center, hands on the hips. Hands on the head. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out. Hands to the hips. Inhale back. Exhale down. Slide the hands down the legs. Grab toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pulling down. Shoulder blades going down the back towards the hips. Hands at the hips. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out. Heels in, left arm under right arm. Horse pose with eagle arms. Hips are externally rotated. Finding that spot. Approaching weakness with strength. Approaching inflexibility with flexibility. While being steady. And inhale up. Warrior 2. And reverse. Side bend it. Secure that right knee. And take it down. One exhale. Vinyasa. Parita Bakasana, left side. Stepping into it, perhaps. Don't compromise the hands. Spread the fingers wide. And jump back. Vinyasa. And frog jumping the feet up. Prying the hips open. Feet off the mat. Or Biju Bandhasana. We're back on the hands. Cross the ankles. Titibhasana. Pointing the feet straight out. And Chaturanga Dandasana. Vinyasa. Take a few long, deep breaths right here. Get yourself back. Pigeon, right side. Slowly coming up. Grabbing left foot with left hand. Keeping the hips square and keeping the left leg pointed straight back. Release. Stepping back to down dog, walking it out. Securing that right leg. And then step it halfway up. Small step. Square the hips, shoulders to the front, hands behind the back. Reverse prayer. Inhale back. Exhale straight down. Drop head. And be steady. Draw those kneecaps up. Dropping hands, stepping left foot next to right. Left hand on the hip, right hand on the toe. Standing straight. Holding steady. Mula Bandha lifted. And open up to the right. Maybe left arm out, maybe looking up, maybe bending back, lifting chest. Maybe not. But you are being steady. Bring it back, switch hands on it. Twist back. Look at the right thumb. And bring it back, both hands. Forehead, knee, forehead. And cross right ankle over left knee. Cross-legged chair, hands at the heart. Or Ekapada Galavasana, wrapping that right foot around the left tricep. Vinyasa. Left leg up high, roll the left hip on top of the right, dropping the right heel down, stretching that right hip out. And then take it all the way over on the right shoulder. Looking at the mat, dropping the arm, taking the bend out of the back and twisting the spine. And pigeon pose, left side. Coming up, right hand, right foot. And release. Stepping back, walking it out, securing the left knee, left ankle, left hip. Step left foot up, squaring the hips and shoulders, hands behind the back. Inhale back, exhale forward. With all the stability in the world and steadiness of breath. Dropping the hands, stepping the right foot up, Right hand on the hip, left hand on the toe. Inhale up. Breath is steady. And open up. Maybe looking up, maybe bending back, lifting chest high, dropping shoulders. And bring it back, switch hands. And twisting back, looking at left thumb. Bring it back, both hands. Forehead, knee. Crossing left ankle over right knee, flexing the foot. Cross-legged chair or Ekapada Galavasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. To down dog. Right leg high, right hip on top of left hip. And take it over. Left shoulder, roll it out. And twist. And bring it back down. Downward facing dog, walk it out. And plank. Flipping the feet over, big toes touching, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone under. Arc the back. Using the front of the torso instead of the back to support yourself. Fingers spread wide. Hands firmly pressed into the mat. And breath is steady. Side plank, leaving the right hand where it is. Left arm up. And grabbing the toe and extending up. Looking up at the thumb. And switching sides. One exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Big inhale, big exhale. And coming through to a seated position. Tilting the pelvis forward, Dandasana, staff pose. Raising chest high, shoulders down, tucking chin. And turning it into Paschimottanasana. Grabbing feet, pulling out and down. Shoulder blades curving around the spine. And tuck the head. Rising up. Vinyasa. And coming back through to seated. Purvatanasana. Lifting high. Big toes touching. Shoulders rolling back. And taking Vinyasa. Virasana. Knees together, feet apart. Coming up and into downward facing dog to secure everything you just stretched. And lowering down to your belly. Interlace fingers behind the back. Squeeze the palms together, feet together. And lift up. Shalabhasana. Separating the hands, reaching back. And bending the knees, grabbing the feet. Dhanurasana. Grabbing the feet from the insides, pushing the heels down towards the mat. And pushing up and back to child's pose. Coming up into the downward facing dog. And into seated. Onto your back. Hands behind the head. Legs up. Begin crunching. Exhale, contract, lifting the tailbone every time. Contracting as much as you possibly can every time. relax. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sit up, cross your legs in Vinyasa. And coming back through to seated. Bringing the right heel in. Grabbing the outside of the left foot with the right hand. Left arm reaches around. You lift your chest high and twist back to the left as far as you can. Every vertebrae twisting at the same resistance. And if you got a good enough twist, you flip the hand over. Use the right elbow as leverage to twist you as you reach over with the left arm. Coming up and grabbing with both hands. Coming up. Twisting to your right. Left hand, right knee. Right arm reaches over. Or flipping the hand, grabbing the inside of the foot, using the elbow, once again, using the elbow as leverage against the leg to twist you, to keep the shoulder stacked. And coming up, lifting the right leg up over the shoulder. Planting the hands, Chakrasana. Astavakarasana and Kundanyasana, Vinyasa. Coming back through. Left heel in. You can set Mula Bandha on the heel to draw strength and circulation to Mula Bandha. Left hand outside of right foot. Wrap and twist. Both hands pulling straight out over the right leg. Coming up and twisting to the left. Taking it over. And bringing it up. Lifting the left leg high, up over the shoulder. planting the hands. Chakrasana. Astavakrasana. And Kundanyasana. Vinyasa. Back through to seated. Ready to crunch. Chest lifts high on the inhale. Exhale. Crunch under. Best to hold Mula Bandha here. Otherwise you waste a lot of strength and you need it all for this. And bring it down. Lying flat. Allow yourself to rest. Half bridge pose. And shoulders underneath you. Feet a little wider than the hips. Maybe a little pigeon-toed, bringing the knees in towards one another. Or a full-on wheel. And bringing it down, knees into chest. And coming up for Sirsasana Headstand. Interlacing fingers, elbows right under the shoulders, no wider than shoulder width apart. And raise up. You can keep your knees into your chest if you're not ready to lift the legs up. But you want the weight on the shoulders, not the spine. A third of the weight at most on your head. And if that's too much, put more on the upper body. And if your upper body's not strong enough to support all that weight, then don't go up that high with the legs. Be very careful. If you want to try lowering down halfway, remember all the weight's still on the front of the body. And taking them back up. Slowly lower down again. Halfway. And bring them back up. And slowly lowering all the way down. Wrapping your hands around your head, stretching your neck. And coming up and onto your back for shoulder stand. Shoulders under body. Plow pose. Being very careful of the cervical vertebrae in both shoulders, stand and plow. You can either flip your feet over and plow or stay up on the toes. Rolling down. Lying flat. Slowly coming up. Crossing left leg under, right leg over. Cup in the right hand. So finding some stillness. Don't allow yourself to fidget. Don't allow yourself to move at all. Commit to stillness. Let the breath move what it needs to move. Close your eyes and be still. Just notice the breath coming in and out. Just notice what is actually taking place right now. That breath is moving in and out. And just be still. honoring the practice, honoring yourself for having practice today. Hands to the heart, hands to the third eye. Bow down, namaste. Take rest. Lie flat, palms up. Allow enough time for everything to settle.